Hey, welcome back to Lamb Chop Builds. How's everyone doing today? This is going to be the final on my glory days of drag racing group build 55 Nomad, hosted by Joe at Big Sky Model Workshop and Tiffany at Dirt Road Cinderella. Thanks to them for hosting this group build, and then a little information on the why I went the direction I did with this Nomad. And then, as I was thinking, this is probably eligible for the Second Chain Zombie group build that's out there, also hosted by Paul from West Coast Model Car Builds and Jason from KRD. Because I did start this kit years ago, you might say. So it's finally finished. With that, let's turn around and get to it. I misspoke when I said 57 Nomad. It is a 55 Nomad. I've been probably calling it 57 all along. So with that, I apologize. It is a 55 Nomad. So let's zoom in off the box here. Ooh, there we go. Not a bad kit. Let me pop that hood down a little more. And the body does lift off of it if I wanted to. Fix that on there. There we go. Let me plug the turntable in here. Not a bad kit though. Fun build. No bumpers. I lost one of the front bumper, the rear bumper. I may put them on later when I find the other one. It's around here somewhere. We went without the bumpers. Uh, he's saving weight on his car. It's not street legal. It's a full drag, no roll cage yet. He ain't running fast enough yet. He don't think to need a roll cage. We talked about the decals there. Let's turn around here. Look at the front here. Oh, it went by. There we go. Got rid of the tail lights or the headlights. I did put some styrene in there. Looked like it made it look without them in it from the factory. Little holes there. Without having we cleaned the chrome up there and took the what was filling in here, the like fins, I guess, if it was open, cut them out. Yeah, not bad. This was the roof at one time, a long time ago. It's about how it would have been had I kept it on there. One of the you can kind of see the where I did surgery on it because this is the stock front because they make another piece that would have fit down there, but I didn't want to use it. I done a different way with it. You kind of see the rack back here with the NOS bottles. Got them plumbed. Got my batteries wired up. Aluminum foil on the Chevrolet little panel there covers where the back seats would be. I don't have radiator hoses in it yet, but they'll get there eventually. I'm just kind of wanting to get this done. I built this today, the radiator. You get to see the radio delete there. That's aluminum foil cover, and I sanded on the door panels to get them kind of smooth. Then we covered them with foil. Mod Podges them down. The front wheels are posable. They'll turn. And I'm not sure where these come from. What, the tires. They're a 2-piece tire. Hold on just a second. All right. I had to answer a question. We wired. Turn around. And if you've seen the post, you can see how low this thing sits. That's pretty low there. For not touching, it's pretty good. It gives it the rake I was looking for and wanted. But not a bad little thing here for a kit that I started probably back in maybe 2014, somewhere in that neighborhood. I bought one for myself, and then bought one for my wife's cousin's husband's son. He's wanting to get into model building, so I bought him one at the same time. He built his real quick and right away. I started on mine and kept going in different directions, and finally I'd cut the top off of it, and kind of got out of the hobby for a while. And then back in like 2021, maybe, before I started my YouTube and all that, maybe 2020, I started getting around the idea and started back on it again and gave up on it again. And then for the Glory Days group build, I decided I was going to finish it. And so stuck with it this time. So this kind of like with the second chain group build also. It could kind of classify into that group build, even though I didn't know about it at the time. But I may tag it in the finale here. I was looking for my brush to polish it off, clean it off here. I was worried about getting a radiator in. I didn't have one this morning, and then I was like, I need to put a radiator in it. And the factory radiator worked, and we put some styrene around it to box it in to make it look a little more racy, and just glued it down in there. I was thinking about doing a hinged body on it, but then I couldn't use hoses how I mounted the radiator, so we'll figure that part of it out. We may put a hose to it, just have it sit there to where when the body's on it, it looks like it's where it needs to be. But as far as we're done enough that I'm calling it done. Turn it around here and got the tailgate off here. Set the other pieces here. It looks pretty tough, I guess. And the paint was shimmering sapphire blue. I kind of covered that's gray or white primer or no primer, and then this is over black primer. A little darker than what I was looking for. I should have thought about that, but it'll be okay. The wheels were chromed with Fusion Firm chrome, along with the The tail light bezels there, they're chromed. Were stripped and chromed again, actually. Let's say it properly. But no, overall, I had fun finishing this. It's kind of, yeah, it is what it is. With that, if anyone has any questions, shoot me an email, lambchopbuilds@gmail.com. Shop card request, lambchopbuilds@gmail.com. This little finale video is over. Happy modeling. We'll see you next time.